Hi Leo, I'm Jofiel Tarot here here for your May 2023 Tarot Oracle card reading. I thought I'd do it earlier this month, so at least I can get the May readings out, and I might do 3 month spread, 3 month future prediction spread sometime in the middle of the month of May. But let's see what comes out for you. I've already cleared the tea leaf oracle deck and shuffled. And shuffled. So let's see what comes out for you for May 2023. Let's still for you for May 2023. Ooh, it's a lot. Okay, let's see. Talk about being more, goal oriented, having goals. Mm, okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, fine. Two came out again. This been coming out a lot. Uh, April is not quite through, but you can see a change in April over something. What is that change about? Okay, let's see. Okay. Ooh, receiving financial gain from the work that you do, or the work that you do in April. Or the work that you have done like this month in April. A change is coming, and you have to just pay attention to what you're doing, pay attention to your work, and you could receive financial gain for something that you did this month. Or you could be receiving financial gain next year, April, but I'm hoping it's not next year, April, but it's just saying that a change is coming for you in April, and we're not through with April. It's now April 20, what's the date now? April 23rd. So, if you keep at it, if you pay attention to your work, because it says this here, if you pay attention to what you're doing in terms of work, then you should receive a financial gain um, in April. Yeah. So because it says because of something that you did in the past, so it could be that you were working on this before April. So you can see in April the fruits of your labor, um, because you were paying attention to your work or what you were doing. The fruits of your labor in the past starts to show up in April. It doesn't have to really always mean financial gain, although it can. But it just means that you're gonna actively see a benefit in April from the work that you did in the past. Okay, so that's great news. And side note, a distant friend is thinking about you right now. Alright, so let's see what comes up in the tarot cards for Leo. What is coming up for Leo for? Very soon I might have to show my face again as I struggle with my nails because was it last year? I was chicken to like pop my nails off and had to show my face for a little while there until I got my nail situation together. All right, so let's see what comes up. I don't know why I tell you this, Leo, but anyway. All right, so let's see what comes up. Four card spread with four clarifiers. Let's see what comes up for you, Leo. Okay, so ooh, it's spun around. Ooh, so I don't know who is super defensive here. You'll see why in a minute. Okay. Mm, this is too many. And something ended in the past. Again. All right, since it came out multiple times. All right, so it's saying a whole bunch of stuff here. All right, so let's clarify. I can leave this over here because, well, so there was a lot of defensiveness, a defensiveness, a situation with a Queen of Wands. Um, this could be a course watchers read, or Leo, you were, you had a kind of a complicated situation with another fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or another Leo. So that could be why you're defensive. Now let's clarify Nine of Wands. Even though it's kind of clear why you would be defensive. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm. All right, so we have, oh, and this popped out again. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Lovers in the reverse, and the Four of Cups. So there was a painful ending to a breakup um, that caused that that you had to heal from. There's a painful situation. So if this is the cross watcher or this is you, Leo, there's a painful situation that ended that you had to heal from. Yeah, there was a breakup suddenly. Yeah, it was painful, but you kind of things are kind of turning around in terms of how you feel. But you were trapped in your head for quite a while. I mean, it took quite a bit of healing to get over this. Um, you found yourself having to like defend yourself against another fire sign or somebody who was selfish and impulsive and had a victim mentality. It was all about them. But you successfully did that. And now this person, I'm not sure if they're coming back or not. It's not saying that. All it's saying here is that whether this is a family situation or a romantic situation, it doesn't matter. But whatever it did suddenly ended, and you had to heal from it. And this person right now is super defensive. insecure, and he's, he or she still thinks, because with this, you had to cut free, you had to cut free from a situation. So the Queen of Swords came out in you. You just, Queen of Swords, just, she don't put up with any BS, right? She does what she need to do to clear away herself from a situation, especially when it has to do with emotion. And she could see clearly what what is happening. And she had to bring out her sword because someone was being very stubborn, um, all about the money, all about the status, and she had had enough of it. And the hope is, she has hope. And Leo, why do you have hope? It's saying that you you could be the star here. You could be the, star could mean the, it's the Aquarius. So you could be meeting an Aquarius. And the Aquarius card here is emphasized by the Knight of Swords down here. So there's a Knight of Swords here, and the star is the Aquarius card. So you could be meeting an Aquarius, which is your opposite sign. Or you could be receiving some kind of healing from an Aquarius, but this Aquarius is younger than you. Or if you're the cross watcher, a Leo, um, this Leo person could be younger than you. But I'm not quite sure why, with someone who is not so pleasant towards you, give you healing. Why do you have a hope? Is this you having hope of someone else? Because there's swords energy here. There's, you are the Queen of Swords, and you're looking at the Aquarius card. So is this person, is this Knight of Swords, is this younger person who is angry and Aquarius? Why is this person angry? Is this a separate person, or is this the same person? Okay, let me see. Is this the same person, upright, or different person? Upright, same, reverse, different. Upright, same, or reverse, different. Let's see. Ooh, that's too many. But this did come out on. Oh, it's too many. Let's try this again. I'm gonna just pull it out of the deck. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this says a different person, but this is also saying a prideful person. Hmm. This is not the most pleasant, and this is also a fire sign. So it could mean that it could be the same person returning. I hate to say, or it could be the same person that's upset at you, that's trying to heal the situation that you cut out, or angry that, that there's no, that they want to heal a situation. Let me see. Or maybe it's saying in May there's an opportunity for healing with a Knight of Swords, a younger air sign. It could be saying that as well, and that person is an Aquarius. So it's not saying that anybody is reaching out in particular. It's just saying, a relationship ended painfully, and you're healing from that. That you had to like defend yourself against you know a queen of wands, someone who is self-absorbed and you know egotistical and has a victim mentality, and who maybe it's all about themselves and their enjoyment, to hell with you, or who was super defensive against you, wanted to push you away, or kept pushing you away, or kept being defensive, um, still being defensive and insecure. You had to cut them out. Or it could be that that person, that that air sign. It could also be saying that an air sign um, cut a situation out with you. An earth sign, sorry, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Um, kind of broke up a situation with you because they were angry about an Aquarius. There's so many ways that this could go, but the first thing I'm seeing is someone who wants to heal a situation that ended badly in the past because that person was insecure and defensive. Okay, that's what it's saying. There's not super good cards coming out here. So let's see what is the message for this month in terms of your message from spirit. What's the message for spirit from spirit for Leo's? Thank you. Leo. If you got something else from that spread, please let me know in the comments. One last couple. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what comes up for you in your messages. All right. Any messages for you? Okay. Well, it's all about relationships, which makes sense as Leo is the fifth house, dealing with romance and relationships. Yeah, it's all about growing spiritually as a result of these kinds of relationships. Um, so Leo is also saying that if you're having trouble like being front and center, because they always say that Leos, they like attention, but not all Leos, okay? Especially if you have certain aspects in your chart. Um, it's saying that you're gonna be pushed ahead of the line. So if you're always coward, I have no idea why it's so hard to come out. Why, if you feel like you're always cowered in the shadows, like you try to avoid being seen, you're going to be pushed out into the limelight, and being being that face for your community, and it's going to be new territory for you. And Spirit is saying that you have what it takes because you're destined to be a leader. So if you are the kind of person who um, is not used to, like, things happening suddenly that that you're not expecting, you'd be surprised that this month you've been called up to be the face of a particular community of people. So don't be surprised if in the future you are, you know, put in the spotlight and it happens unexpectedly. It could mean that you suddenly get a promotion that you weren't expecting, or you get congratulated for something, or you get, you know, receive like an award for something, and that you're asked to like head something, like head a project or head some kind of community. So just think about who is in the spotlight. It could be a speaker, a teacher, but with teacher, it's not something that's sudden. It's just something where you hadn't expected. You were always working behind the scenes, and suddenly you're pushed in the front of the line. So Spirit is saying you have what that it takes, okay? And it'll be a learning curve, but you can do it. Okay, so I hope it helped and I hope it resonated. Leo, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next month's reading. Okay, take care, Leo. Bye.